Lot of candidates ask me, sir, what is the importance of physical fitness as far as SSB is concerned? Because there is hardly any test in the SSB except those individual obstacles. And in fact, a candidate had come to me, sir, a candidate had done only 5 of the obstacles and he managed to pass. How does it happen? Physical fitness has got no sort of importance in the SSB.
Don't forget to subscribe to our new channel SSB Short Plus for exclusive new videos. Also follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates. Check out a short guide to crack SSB on Amazon. The link is in the description below.
Okay, good morning boys and girls. A warm welcome, a very hearty welcome to all of you. Okay? The new guys are here looking for a wonderful opportunity to transform their personality, which we will make sure after 12 days, I can assure you there will be a beginning of transformation. Like so many of you appear for the SSB 5 days, whether you pass or fail, let me tell you this. Let me tell you, in 5 days, if you are a positive minded person, there will be change in your personality. You ask the repeaters, they will not be the same after the SSB round. They learn something new about life, about personality. The same goes about SSB Short Academy. Okay? You will not be the same. These boys, when they came and when they are going, are not the same. Let me tell you this. There is a transformation which has taken place. But today, I am going to talk about a very, very special subject. As usual, whenever the new course comes, I welcome them with something new. Whenever a course goes, obviously, I combine this, giving them some different input, which will be handy to you, not only in your SSB, but in your life also, let me tell you. A lot of candidates ask me, sir, what is the importance of physical fitness as far as SSB is concerned? Because there is hardly any test in the SSB except those individual obstacles. And in fact, a candidate had come to me, sir, a candidate had done only 5 of the obstacles and he managed to pass. How does it happen? Physical fitness has got no sort of importance in the SSB? No, it's not so. Let me tell you, physical fitness, SSB is an army-oriented exam. Yes, I do agree, there is not a separate set of tests for physical fitness. But let me tell you, it is going to start with this is a suggestion given by many forums, including, lot of ex-assessors, lot of present assessors, that we must have the physical test separately as it is for the Jawans. Because large number of cadets, once they join the academy, gets sort of, they are not able to cope up with the training. In fact, in my course, only 2 of them withdrew just because of the physical fitness. You can imagine, that is in my company only. You can imagine there are 8 companies in our time, 12 companies. Now I think there are 16 companies in IMA. You can imagine the kind of people who get either relegated or either they withdraw because of physical fitness. To my guess, a rough guess, there should be minimum about 10 to 12 people, cadets, who withdraw from the academy just because of the physical. They are not able to cope up with the training. Also, after about a year or so, in my view, once the de novo system starts, physical fitness will be an integral part of SSB testing. So, you guys, particularly those who are going to attempt in future, the physical test is going to be an important facet of SSB course. Now, the importance. You will agree that some of you guys get left out in the stage 1 only, because I remember number of such cases who in the stage 1 itself, let me tell you, physical fitness matters in stage 1, in interview, in psychological test, as well as in the GTO, obviously. Out of the GTO, out of 9 tasks, 6 tasks, your physical fitness is being assessed or watched at least. The GTO is making a note of it. Not only individual obstacles, in group obstacles, except I will say lecturate, your group discussion and your group planning. Remaining 6 tasks where your physical fitness plays some role or the other. More so in your GOR, group obstacle race, and your individual obstacles. You agree or not? A chap who's physically fit gives a different impression altogether. I will tell you a very interesting case of stage 1. Very recently, there was a girl I interviewed about 2 months before, and when I interviewed her online, it was an online interview, and I was surprised how this girl has failed, because I found her excellent, to be honest. I was wondering why this girl failed, and in appearance only I could see she was slightly overweight. I asked her, but I saw her PIQ, she was just overweight by 2-3 kg. She told me, sir, when she went for the SSB, she was 15 kg overweight. Now she has reduced. I told her, you failed in the stage 1 because of your weight. Look at this. There are 3 SSS who are watching you. If you are abnormally, or rather I will use the word, you are distinctly overweight, let me tell you, you will get segregated in the stage 1 only. Why should we waste time on you? Once you go in the GTO, in any case the GTO is going to fail you. Once you go to the academy, even if you pass, do you think the academy is going to take it in a decent manner? You will create problems for them. You might withdraw from there because you are not a trainable candidate, because your physical fitness is much below the required level. Look at this. In this stage 1 itself, let me tell you, the assessor thinks, yeah, the girl is good or the boy is good, but look at his weight. He is bloody 7-8 kg extra. Why to waste time on him? Distinctly overweight will get rejected in the stage 1 itself. That's why they wonder why the hell we got rejected. I spoke 4 times. I gave a good story. I spoke well, but sorry to say, you will get segregated in stage 1. Now coming to the interview. Yes, I interview so many people. If a person is distinctly overweight, can you believe it? This time there was a boy. He was okay, doing pretty well. But he told me, sir, I asked him about your weight, you are slightly overweight. He said, yes, sir. He spilled his own beans. He told me, sir, I was 90 kg, around 18 kg overweight. In fact, I reduced for the SSB 15 kg. Now I am only 2-3 kg. Sir, I have got a strong willpower. I am a determined person. I will reduce my weight further. Look at the impression I get. I said, this man is basically indisciplined. He has got no control about himself. He has got no willpower. He doesn't have a good organizing ability of his own life. He doesn't have any control in his eating habits. He doesn't exercise. He had a motivational factor that for SSB he got to reduce 15 kg. I agree, he reduced. But once the motivation factor is removed, this man will be 20 kg overweight. Do you think I will pass it? So I came to know, automatically I checked and rechecked by some other questions. I knew this man has got lack of self-discipline and he doesn't have any control on himself. So he is going to be a fat man in the army, or he may even fail in the training itself. Okay? And look at this. Very fat officers you will never find in the armed forces. Armed forces, 99.99 officers will be physically fit, absolutely fit. 1% maybe because of medical or some other reason. If he's a fat chap, look at the kind of impression he creates. People laugh at him and they think very poorly of the armed forces. We don't want such people. Armed forces, physical fitness matters. Understand that? So even in the interview, it creates a poor impression. So your chances of even selection in the interview gets reduced that much. Now coming to your GTO. In GTO, there are most of the tasks are physical, 6 of them. More so individual obstacles and group obstacle race. How much your physical fitness matters in that, you know it very well. If the GTO looks at you and you can't even do obstacles, if he looks at you, you can't, because you are so overweight that you can't even help your person in the group race, or even this inability of yours because of the physical unfitness will be very evident in various group tasks. You agree or not? And now you will wonder why the psychologist knows about it. Let me tell you two things. The psychologist has your PIQ. In that, your height is written and your weight is written. There is a simple arithmetic. Whatever is your height, reduce 100 out of it. You should be below that. If somebody is 180 height, reduce 100, it means you have to be below 80. If you are above that, so generally psychologist gets an idea, and by various stories, by your various reactions, he can also assess generally your physical fitness. In your SD, you must have written something, self-assessment test, something about it. You would have some stories, it would have come out. Okay? So your reactions also, he will correlate with your SD and as well as with your PIQ. More or less, he can generally make out about your toughness. At least he will be able to make out your mental stamina. Okay? If not the physical stamina, the psychologist is able to judge, and basically he can make out whether you are fat chap, overweight or not, because he's got the copy of the PIQ. Now boys and girls, let me tell you, how does the physical fitness abstractly affects you? It affects a great deal. Not only in the selection, in your life also. And the chap who's physically fit, you can make out, I have seen it. You will see his energy level will be different. His enthusiasm will be different. Physical fitness, he will have energy, he will have enthusiasm, his initiative will be better. In fact, you tell me the factor 3, all the qualities, his initiative will be better, his self-confidence will be more. Don't you agree with me? If your physical fitness is good, your confidence will be more. If your confidence is more, let me tell you, your ability to influence the group will be better, because you are fit and your confidence is high. Why you will be able to impress the group is because a chap who is physically fit, who has got a good confidence, let me tell you, he will have a high self-image of himself. Okay? He will have a better self-esteem. If there is a better self-esteem, a better self-image, obviously his ability to influence the group is based on this. Your confidence, your self-esteem. And your speed of decision will be better. And if this is better, your energy is better, obviously your liveliness will be better. You agree or not? Yes, sir. Even if you go in the factor 4. Factor 4, a chap who's physically fit, let me tell you, don't you think his physical stamina will be better? Don't you think his mental stamina will be better? So in both the qualities he passes. And also his courage factor, physical courage will depend on physically fit person. If a chap is too fat, his reaction will be different. He will not have physical courage. If you do not have physical courage, how the hell can you have mental courage, moral courage? It is little difficult. You can have. Both are little different from each other. But your courage factor will also suffer, at least the physical courage part of it, if you are not physically fit. Boys and girls, did you realize the importance of the physical fitness? Yes, sir. And that's the reason in our academy, we insist on the morning PT, morning obstacles. In fact, now onwards, we are going to enhance. You had how many drill practices? You had less. Now we are going to increase that. In the evening, we insist on games in sports. Why? Because it is, if you are not physically fit, you will not be able to pay attention properly. Please, once you are here, undoubtedly we'll ensure that you better have to practice it. But once you go, please maintain your physical fitness. If you are overweight, let me tell you, you will suffer in every test. So this is a warning of mine. If you take it or you leave it, it is up to you. But there is no escape from remaining physically fit and strong, and you will see yourself through in the SSB. Understand that? And I'm sure you'll have a great time here, and you'll have a great learning experience. And when you are here in the 12 days, inshallah, we'll put everything, our best effort with the best team with me into you, so that you start your own process of transformation.
Download the SSB SureShot app from Google Play Store to access courses for written exams like NDA, CDS and AFCAT. You can also find courses for SSB personality development and spoken English. Apply the coupon code SIGNUP15 to get 15% off on your first purchase. Call us on 725-930-7111 for any queries.